Hi, this is the third video on how to read. Okay, now we can talk about how to read. Since you now have in mind the purpose of reading, the why, you will use what you know about the way the content is structured, the how, to target what you need. And you will use what you know about the written style and language, the what, to plan your attention to the wording and degree of detail. Example. Let's say you were assigned a textbook chapter to read. Right off the bat, you know why you need to read, based on what you know about the course. Maybe the instructor already informed you about a midterm exam that will include content from this assigned chapter, and vocabulary and theories will be the primary focus of the exam. So these will tell you why you are reading, to understand the theories and to learn the terminology introduced in the chapter. That's a great start. Regarding how the content is structured in the chapter, you have a lot of experience already with how textbook chapters are usually laid out. Chapters will begin with an introductory summary of the topics. Sections are designated with descriptive headers that point out the subtopics within the chapters. And often you will find a list of key terms either at the beginning or the end. Scanning the section headers before reading will give you a good sense of the chapter's logical structure. And finally, the what style or language genre, is usually pretty standard for textbooks. Informative language of textbooks will mean that you will need to stay evenly alert as you read for the theories and terminology. However, if the chapter includes a list of key terms, you might want to keep a copy of that list by your side and at least note what page you encounter the terms as you are reading. That way, you can go back and easily find the discussion of the terms for future reference. As you start to read, keep in mind why you are reading the chapter, looking out for the theories and terminology, and how it's structured, to be aware of what topics will follow. By reading with intentionality like this, you are actively engaging with the content, which will allow you to better understand and retain what you've read. In contrast, reading by just moving your eyes along the lines page by page until you reach the end of the chapter may still mean that you read the material, but what you get from the time spent will probably be lower quality and less likely retained when you try to recall it later. Just prepping with a quick review of the why, how, and what before reading gives you a better chance at using the time that you read more effectively. One more example. Say you need to understand the rationale and results of an empirical study published in a scholarly journal. That's the why. The how is that it has the standard social sciences structure with a lit review and premise of the study, methodology, results, and conclusions. The what is typical, formal, dry academic prose. This means that you can target what you were looking for in the first section, the lit review and studies premise, as well as the results and conclusion. Yes, you probably should take a look at the methodology section, but you know which parts of the article you are most interested in. This is how to read. Targeted and strategic, intentional and effective. Putting what you already know to good use further supports what you will get out of your reading. Thanks for watching.